Usually don't come across those too often. So a nice stuck digit note and $5 star note. All right, let's jump right into a nice little bill search. Looks like it's a good mix of stuff going on. Some 5s, some 1s, some 10s maybe. Just kind of leftovers. I had a really good Christmas, and I've had a great holiday season so far. Hopefully you guys have. I already see a little bit of an over ink here. Third digit over from the left. If it's 2017, which this one's 2017 A series, that's really common. Same with 2013 series. If it's really, really dramatic, then I would say hold on to it, as it is kind of an excessive ink error. A little bit of a wet ink transfer, kind of a press through there. You can see the one, word 1. Pretty good overall. Come across some shifts in print, a little bit of ink issues over the last few bill searches, so that's pretty sweet. Nothing really jumping out there. 2017A also. Probably the most common we're going to see. You can see some kind of wet ink transfer there from the bill that sat below this one, where you can kind of see the lapel of Washington's coat there. Really close, actually, to a broken ladder, only a digit or 2 away. Nothing there. These ones are kind of cool. Almost one you can read upside down and right side up. There's only a few different numbers that can, comprise that type of fancy serial number. This one's really beat up, though. Nothing on the back there. Nice beat up bills, my favorite. 2017 series. A couple 9s in the center, but unless we're talking heavy block repeater fancy serial numbers, they're not really worth a whole ton, if anything, over face value. 2013 series. Again, little repetition of 6-9 in there, but nothing crazy pattern-wise. This one's kind of creased up and beat up and stuff. Another really close one to a broken ladder, a couple digits away. Other than that, nothing really crazy jumping out. And lots of damage on that note, so hard to tell. Speaking of block repeaters, this one's not one I'm going to hold on to, but a really good example here with the 4 6s and 2 5s. If we would have just had another 6 on either end, or 6s and 5s for not only a binary note with 2 digits, but a block repeater, that would have probably been able to sell for $7, $8, maybe even $10, which is pretty good for a $5 just modern circulated note. So definitely keep an eye out for block repeaters like that, because those are worth some good money. Nice written on note. Looks like gel pen. Somebody was having trouble figuring out how much moolah they had. Bled all the way through. So nothing collectible there. No fancy serial number. Little bit of a stuck digit serial number there. You can see how that 9 and 8 seat a little low there. Can't talk today. This one's printed pretty straightforward, but then the writing and the beat up kind of condition definitely keeps it in the $5 realm. Nothing jumping out there. 2017. Lots of 1s. Nothing crazy. A little bit of a fold kind of dealio going on. If you are interested in all the different errors to look for, then check out my video, maybe like a couple weeks ago now, a few weeks ago. It's an updated video on the different error banknotes, and then I have another video if you just sort it by popular. It's from a few years ago, but nothing much has changed, and that's all the different fancy serial numbers you can look for. So broken ladders, birthday notes. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe you think different, but birthday notes I think are probably the easiest to sell out of all fancy serial numbers. That and 0 and 1 binary, true binary serial numbers. And a little star note. Love star notes. They are replacement notes. This one, although we are close to a birthday note if we would have had like 2013 on the end there, but February 19th, 4,811 is not going to work. But still really cool. Looks like, I don't know if that's on the back of the note. Looks like it's on the back of the note, but for a second I thought we had an ink issue going on as well. Nice little star note. This one's not too beat up either, so I like that. Little bit of ballpoint pen or something kind of over here as well. So somebody was marking all over this thing. Almost like a stray ink, but you can tell that purple note to the color really gives a note that it's not part of the banknote. But love star notes, love replacement notes. They always can command a little over face value, especially if they are in really good condition. They can command a few bucks over face value, no problem. So that's really awesome. We found one of those. I'll set that aside. Getting down there. 2017, little damage down here. Looks like coffee was spilled on it or something. Nothing jumping out there. Last couple of notes. Another great adventure today. It's always a beautiful day to bill search, so I was just chilling today and went, hey, I haven't really gone through my actual wallet. Last bill search we did, I believe was, well, it might have been, I don't know. Do a bunch of them, but I also grab bills out of the ATM, and sometimes we get lucky with those. Nice stuck digit note right on the end there. Last note, which is awesome. I think a better find than the star note. This is an error I just talked about in my other video. Check out the link to that in the description box. It's not super crazy, but you can see how those, the last two digits, primarily that last 0 on the right here, is off. And the thing about, stuck digits, it's an actual error, printing error, where that was a poorly lubricated rotary dial to print the numbers. So it's a little bit off center. I usually have a buddy of mine that buys those up. I got another buddy that really likes star notes like me, and I know he'll usually buy a nice, pretty crisp $1 note for about $3. So I'll shoot him a message online and see if I can get a couple bucks out of it, right? He'll be happy, I'll be happy. But this is a really good find. I love stuck digit error notes. And a nice star note, a $5 Federal Reserve note. We usually don't come across those too often. So a nice stuck digit note and $5 star note. Really awesome bill search. If you're new to the videos, definitely check out my other videos. Jump in the comments. I will see you there. Ask all the questions you want. You guys are the best. I will see you in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.